I promised in the other video that I'm going to educate you that you're planning to travel, planning to migrate. I have one or two advice for you to learn, to understand. Because migration is not a thing that you just think and conclude because where you are going to is different from where you are now. The country you are thinking about is entirely different from your country. So you have to learn. I work in an immigration office. I am an immigrant, and I have one or two items to tell you. If you listen to me, first thing you have to think about here, item one, is the language. So you don't mind me, the summer is just off, and I'm in the office. I have a lot of heat here. Why is the nice weather here in Europe at this time? You have to first of all think about accommodation. If you're migrating to Europe, depending on your way of your migration, because there are many types of migration. There are people who want to migrate to seek asylum. There are some who want to migrate. Let me say, there's legal migration and illegal migration. There are two different types. Illegal migration is that who apply to migrate to another country and apply for a residential permit and then go to the due process and acquire that residential permit. Then they give you a permission to work. Then you will now be working legally, paying taxes and all. Why there is another one that we call illegal migration, which I don't advise anybody to pass through, is migrating without informing the government of your arrival, and you just come in and you want to seek into the country or wherever, and it's not advisable because you're going to pass through stress. I know what I'm telling you. You're going to pass through stress, especially you that you are married, you have your wife and children, you are doing well in your country, you want to migrate through illegal migration, my brother. Consider that you are going to suffer for more than 3 to 4, 5 years before you can now still have your own settlement. It's not going to be easy. So I don't advise such. And now, accommodation matters as you are planning to migrate. For example, you are coming to UK, accommodation, where you have to stay, where you are going to stay matters a lot. The food you are going to because you need someone who will accommodate you. You need to, if you are going to stay in a hotel, you have to plan yourself ahead. Plan for your accommodation, plan for every necessary things. So thereby, I advise you accommodation is the number one thing, or else you're going to stay under the bridge or stay in the streets and you won't like yourself. That's one. If you want more details, ask me in the comment section, then I will release another video for you. Because if I have to explain all in details, I'm going to have more than 1 hour on record. Number two is language barrier, especially in Europe. Virtually all the countries, mother countries in Europe have their own mother languages. If you go to Spain, they speak Spanish. Go to Italy, they speak Italian. Go to Germany, they speak Dutch. You go to UK, they speak English. You go to Slovenia, they speak Slovakia. Name all the countries in Europe. 99% of them all speak the same, their own languages. So they have different languages. So if you are in Nigerian, you are in Ghana, you are in wherever parts, you are in Colombia, trying to relocate here, you can easily relocate to Spanish, where that is speaking Spain, Spanish, because I know your language, as a Colombian, your mother language is Spanish. But so, if you are in Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and also on, depending on if you go to French, they speak French. So if you have to come to Italy, my brother, you have to start all over. You have to start language. A situation where you come to a place where you greet, they don't even understand you, and you don't understand them. It's very funny, but consider that before you can be able to settle down in that country and learn the language, you need a lot. So I don't have to dwell too much on this. Ask me in the comment section, I'll give it to you. Item three is food. Yeah, talking about food. Ciao, come stai?
Bene.
Hai lasciato le chiavi qua?
No, no,
Ok. Dai, come hai dato l'esame?
sì, bene, bene.
Ok. Um, so, food matters a lot. Consider the type of food that you're eating in your country is not what the kind of food that you are going to be seeing in, for example, you go to Italy, you're going to be eating pasta, pizzas, and so on and so forth. It's not like your banku and eba, amala, ewedu that you are eating in your country. So food matters a lot. Be ready to eat what you see and enjoy what you see. Another thing, item four, in any of these items, ask me in the comment section and ask me to do a video on it. I will do specific video for you on that. Okay. So item four here is influence. I want to tell you much influence has a lot to play in the immigration life. As an immigrant, imagine that you are a Ghanaian who came to Spanish here. You came to Spanish here, you don't know, you can't speak Espanol, and you meet your fellow Ghanaian boys or ladies who are speaking Ghanaian, and you want to assimilate, just always stay with them. You get it difficult to get a job or a support because your fellow Ghanaians are also hustling. Nobody they look face, nobody they look Ghana face. So there, if you want an influence, try as much as possible to relate with the people of the country, the white men and women. From there, they can support you, they can assist you because it is their land. They know in and out. Anywhere you go, look man, no man. That's item four. Now, item five is education. You come to abroad, you come to the new country, you don't want to go to school, you don't want to learn the language, you say, now money you find come, my brother, education matters a lot. If you can't understand the language, you can't go to the school. You don't want to, because you just feel that you should just go straight to and get the money. You can't get the money from anywhere. You have to work. You have to go to school. You have to go through the process. I passed through all these things I'm telling you. Today I'm working in an office. I have more than two jobs. I've closed here, start here, just like that. That's end for now. Peace.